strapping for the lamed man. Okay, so you're going to go according to your blocks. If you look, there's imaginary blocks, especially on this type of tape or D3. You're going to go across along the writing edges. Those will be your block lines. Okay, so you're going to have 3 sets of tape that are nice and long along your blocks there. So 4 blocks, and then your 1 set of 3 blocks. All right. So I've torn it like paper. I'm going to do it again just for the video purposes, right across the lining of your block letters. Okay. You're going to do your tape, and when you're alone, you're going to put it underneath your foot, just your anchor piece, okay? So you're going to put your anchor pieces in 3 patterns, along where the ligaments, which is what we are mimicking, go across as. So we're going to have anchor number 1 will go in the front, or if you want, I generally start in the middle, in line with your bone, okay? You're then going to just leave it over there, and you do your next one. So you're going to do a cutting along your block. You're going to anchor it, so you're going to sit like so. You're going to put it in front of the one that's in the middle, because this is the crossover one. You'll understand now what I'm saying. And then you do the last one, which I've already torn, at the back of your middle. So that way you can always figure out which one you are going on. So it must touch parts of the skin. If you have tape that's on tape, it's not gonna, and it's not anchored properly, you're gonna have to reinforce it with an extra piece. So that's why these 3 pieces are all touching different parts of your foot. The middle, the front, and the back. Do your middle one first. Now you're sitting in this position. So you would then pull that tape to the next block, which is over here. So that's your end piece. Okay, so I just tore it. You're gonna pull the tape up and over, so your foot will be flat on the floor, and you're pulling your tape directly up, and you stretch your tape right into that last block piece, which you don't stretch, and you secure your tape with just rubbing it will activate that glue. Okay, you take your front piece goes towards the back piece goes towards the front. That's your cross technique. Okay, you can just put your foot up for me, and you would have it on the floor. You stretch your tape, and you saw how I peeled it back, so I don't really touch the tape much. And again, must touch parts of the skin, rub to activate your glue. The one that's at the back will now cross over to the front. You stretch your tape, you go across, you let go, so that you don't have, that last piece mustn't have that stretch, that little block, imaginary block, mustn't have a stretch. So that was actually perfect taping for the first time. But should you have any pieces that are doubling up over each other, which is going to be this piece here for me, is where you have your anchor or your guard. Okay, so you're just going to pull the guard across so it touches both sides of the skin.